Alright, so today's lesson will be on two parts. First part, we'll go through the last two questions in the worksheet on magnets, question 13 and question 14. I already discussed earlier questions with you yesterday. Now, secondly, will be the revision on three topics using yesterday's worksheet. Alright, now let's start. First one. Hanis mixed some iron filings with sand in a plastic bowl. So there are some words there that give you some clues. I see the word iron, I see plastic, I see sand. Those are different materials. So I'll be thinking, what are the key ideas in this question? Every science question is always there to test you something. Test you, have you learned something that you have been taught in class, in school? So what do you think will be the key ideas in this science question that's being tested? What's the key idea? Yes, Ida?
The key idea is about how magnetic materials can attract a magnet.
So she's saying is whether magnetic material will attract a magnet. Is that what you say? Wait, let me write down. Magnetic.
But magnetic material can attract magnetic material because it's not magnetic.
No, I'm just writing down what you're telling me, okay? In case I hear wrongly, is this what, maybe carefully, is this what you told? Is this what you said?
I said magnetic material can attract magnets, but magnetic material can attract other magnetic material.
What's the second part? What's the second part?
The second part said magnetic material can't attract magnetic material.
So did I get you right? These two things? Okay, now the rest of the things, some thoughts that you want to share, I'll be holding for it for a while first, okay? Now can you tell me also, Ida, how do you come to these two ideas? Because I look at this question, I would think of the idea here is about porridge, because I see a bowl with things inside. Right, so something like the given this idea is about magnetic material and about magnets. So can you help us understand how do you come to those ideas?
Because in a magnetic kit, you should ask how there's this small, all little container of iron fillings, and you take a bar magnet, and you took a big bar magnet and showed how the iron fillings attracted the bar magnet.
Alright, so I keep hearing the word iron. So is there the word iron in the question?
Yes.
So there is a word iron in this question. So that's one thing here. Can you highlight or underline that word iron? Can you highlight or underline that word iron? That's a clue. And of course, because this is a worksheet, it's not a test paper. And the cover of the worksheet is already told you this is on magnets. So it should be very clear it's about something about magnets. Now, next thing here is, I know some of you have something you want to say about the ideas that are being shared here on the board. So, what do you think of this idea? Magnetic material attract magnet. Now, who agrees with this? Agree means to think, yeah, I think so too. Now, who thinks this is it's not accurate and you can actually improve this?
It's supposed to be the other way around.
Okay. I'm going to give you a chance first since you came up with this. So what's the other way around?
The other way around, that means magnets can attract magnetic material.
Is that what the rest of you wanted to share? Yeah. Okay. So that's a difference. So that's a very important difference. So actually this one is actually not the right idea. Okay. It's not the right idea. The correct idea will be magnets can attract magnetic material. And I'm very glad many of you actually raised your hand because you spotted this. Okay? So I think this is something that we must look at. This one I'm not sure yet. I'm not saying it's wrong, but I'm not sure yet. Right? Can you see your hands? Yeah. Now, so we are asked to find out a simple method to separate iron filings from the sand. So this word iron on top, I think we have the first clue. The clue, and the teachers are very nice, they will always give you clues. With that word, we know the concept is this one. Ida's answer is almost the same. Mine is, I phrased it the other way around, but do you think this is also correct? This is language, okay? It's language. So magnetic material is attracted to a magnet. It's different from the earlier one that Ida said, right? Which is magnetic material attracts a magnet. It's different. It's attracted to. So these two actually mean the same thing. Right? Ida's answer here, and this means the same thing. So that's the first idea. And with that idea, alright, we can have the first part of the answer. So who actually used magnet in your answer? Excellent. And you will talk about a magnet, and you actually say it in many different ways. Who has a tick and a small cross? Right, many of you, and I'll explain why. So many of you have this idea of magnet inside the bowl, or put magnet over the bowl, and then you talk about the iron filings will be attracted. Actually, this is my wrong spelling. I typed wrongly. It's not filings, this is wrong.
It's filings.
Actually, filings. Filing. So don't just copy this blindly, okay? There's an extra L here. So who has these two? Something like this. Who has something about magnet near to the bowl and iron filings attracted to the magnet? Who has that? Very good. Why is it that you didn't get any marks for that, right? Okay, who got it wrong and you think you know why you didn't get it correct? Who got it wrong and you think you know why? Okay, let me try. I see a few hands. Let me hear a few of you. Sage, what else do you think is missing? Okay, she says that she didn't explain what will happen to the sand. You see what Malia, Triti, Elisa wanted to say also? Now, why must we talk about the sand? Because of these words here. Okay, underline or highlight these 5 words. Separate iron filings from the sand. Can you underline or highlight these few words here? Now, there's the second important clue, is to separate something. And to separate something, it means that then we must know that sand is a non-magnetic material. If sand is a non-magnetic material and iron filing is a magnetic material, then using this idea of magnetic material is attributed to a magnet, and the second idea of non-magnetic material is not attributed to a magnet, then we can separate them. Now, who is not very clear about this? Okay, now, for example, this method cannot be used to separate these two things. If I give you a bowl, and I give you some iron filings, okay? Iron filings. And then I'll have, sorry, there's a different color. And then I give you something else here. There's blue in color, okay? Blue one. This one is actually steel filings. See carefully, iron and steel mixed together. Now, what happens if I put a bar magnet? I put a bar magnet inside here and I move it around. Will I be able to separate these two?
No.
Cannot. Why is it I cannot separate these two? Yes, Maisha? Yeah, because both are magnetic materials, so both will be attracted. So then, if you know this, you will not suggest this idea because you know it will not work. But in this case, you know it can work because sand is a non-magnetic material. So therefore, I can use this property, the one that was shared earlier on, magnet attract magnetic material to separate these two. Okay? So that's why this part is missing from most of your answer. Now, if you are not quite sure how to get the answer out, then these are the 3 sentences for your answer. I'll give you a bit of time now to take note of these for your corrections and do it now. I'll collect back to my corrections and I'll come in before 1 o'clock to return it to you. Right? Yes. You probably get half a mark for this question if you didn't give the part of the sand, because you didn't talk about the second idea of separation. You only talk about the first idea of magnet attract magnetic material. Show me a ready signal when you are done so I can go to the next part of the question, which is part B. Second part of the question here is, state the characteristics of magnets which she is using when carrying out the method as described in your answer. So this part here, what are the characteristics of magnet? The first concept is this. Can you read the first concept? 1, 2, 3.
Magnetic material.
So that is the characteristic of magnet that she was trying to use to carry it out. And this other idea here is below, no? So that should be part of your answer. Who has this idea in your answer? Okay, that's great. But who got the idea but didn't get the full tick? Yeah, because there's a second idea here, remember? Iron foundings will be attracted to the magnet. So in this case, there was an example given. So it's good that you are able to give a more complete answer like this. You can say magnets attract magnetic materials like iron. Or you can say the other way around. Magnetic materials like iron are attracted to magnets. Yes. So you just say not such as what? So give an example here, iron. Once you're done with the correction, show me a ready signal. Today we will do the sharing at the end, okay, of the lesson. Right, let's go through a few of these first, then we'll do the sharing of the magnetic toy later. Really ask a question whether sand will interfere with the magnetic force from the magnet. Remember I said a question? Now, I think it will not. Now, for example, I like the idea, the game that Elisa shared yesterday, the one with a soccer game. Now, the magnet was underneath a cardboard. The magnetic force can go through the cardboard material. That's the amazing thing about magnetic force. But you don't have to learn this property about magnetic force. About magnetic force able to go through non-magnetic property. It's like go through it, no? So there are people who make window wiping sponges like this. If this is a window and I'm inside my house, alright, how can I clean the outside of my window? I can do this, but it's dangerous because I may fall down from my 12-story building. So how do I clean it well? So you can have, for example, a sponge. If I don't know my science, I'll be doing this. I'll be trying to do this, no? I can't reach this 12-story, no? So what they do is, on one side of this, they put a magnet, right? On the other side, there's another magnet. There's another magnet on the other side. Okay, like this. So with the magnet on the other side, because this is glass, if the window is glass, right? It can go through and glass should be able to, it's like this. So I can stay the safety of my home. I use my science about magnets and I do this, I can clean the of course, but this is not a real one, you see. This is not a real sponge. This is just to show the idea. Right? Now who has it at home actually? Have this thing at home? Anyone here? Nobody, okay. Now, this is a real situation, real problem. There are people who ask their helper at home to do cleaning of windows, and there were a few cases before the helper fell off the window. Okay, I'm glad we sidetracked to talk about that and that application. Pretty thanks for your question just now, right? Because of a question, we learned something. Maybe we can save somebody's life too. Okay. Now, next one. Let's take a look at question 14. I know a few of you left question 14 blank you didn't do because you found it confusing. Now let me try to help you understand the story. To me, every science problem sum is like a story sum in your math question. Math question is called story sums or problem sums. It's a story. Same thing for science, there's a story here. And the story involves 4 ring magnets of the same size. Okay? And they say that, but Maggie doesn't know whether these 4 ring magnets of the same size I'm not going to give any more warnings. Anything, all the things will go inside the bin. Understand? Is that clear? She will find out if the 4 ring magnets of the same size have the same magnetic strength. Now, how can she find out? Can you see magnetic force?
No.
Yeah, if she want to find out whether her 4 friends have ruler of the same length, she'll ask them, show me a ruler, then they can see and compare the length. If she want to find out whether 4 similar height friends have the same weight, she can ask them, can you see instead of weighing machine? So we look at the number. Those are things she can see, but she cannot see magnetic strength. So she must find out in a different way. So she has an experiment here. Let us see, you want to share with us something? Yeah, she says this, it's like what you did in the classroom. If she has many paper clips, you can then put a ring magnet inside a container of paper clips, lift it up, then count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this magnet A has 7 paper clips. Then she can now put magnet B into the container of paper clips and lift up and count. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3 only. So then this is a weaker one than A. Can you understand her idea?
Yes.
Her idea is fantastic and it works. Right? In this case here, Maggie didn't use your idea. She didn't have so many paper clips. She only had 1 metal pin. And this metal is a material called iron. She only had 1 iron pin. So she cannot use your idea. Because all the magnets will attract the iron pin. And there's only 1. So her idea is a bit different. So, and it works like this. So she will place magnet A here, for example. And this is how I think the iron pin looks like. Okay, I saw animation, so I think we quite a while to do it. So what she do is this. Did she move the magnet closer to the iron pin, or did she move the iron pin closer to the magnet?
Iron pin closer to the magnet.
Yeah, so she did this, moving closer, until now. If I were her, I will not move with my fingers. Can I borrow a pen? I will move like this. If this eraser is the iron pin, I will not use my fingers. I will use a pencil and just push it slowly. Push.
Why?
Why? Because if I hold it, and the magnet actually is attracting it, but the magnet will not be able to pull it away from my fingers. So once it's near enough, what happens to the metal pin?
It will attract.
Yeah, it will attract like this. Let me show you again. It took me a long time to do this, okay? So at first push with a ruler, push. And when it's near enough, then it will attract. And this distance which the pin is attracted, this 2.9 cm is actually this part. Oh, she noticed that at 2.9 cm, then this pin will move on its own towards the magnet A. So far, who understand the story? Right, great. Okay, now this is where this is the distance where the pin is attracted to this magnet. So the question is, then, okay, now she did for everyone, and she got many numbers. Some of the pins were attracted very far away at 3.1 cm. Some of the pins she need to push it very near to the magnet until 1.3 cm before it could be attracted to the magnet. So which one is actually the stronger one? You see, how do we tell? Who thinks that the larger the distance, is larger than the distance of the pin from the magnet, means the magnet is the stronger magnet? Okay, hands down. Who thinks the smaller the distance between the magnet and the pin is that means the stronger magnet? Okay, then there were people who chose A, the people who chose C and D for part B of the question. So I think those who raise your hand, you're correct. Can you read the relationship now? 1, 2, 3.
The stronger the magnet, the further the distance when the pin is attracted.
Imagine if I have a super strong magnet, and my super strong magnet looks like this. Then I stand here, woof, and then all your staples from your pencil all fly towards me. That is means the super duper strong magnet. So you want to throw something at my face, right? I put magnet here. Your something that's magnetic material flies. Because it's super strong magnet. Okay? But if it's not a strong magnet, then it will not be able to attract the objects when they are far away. Okay? Yeah, in my face, right? So this one, do you think B is the strongest or the weakest?
Strongest.
Can you write the word strongest there now? Write down the word strongest beside B. Then, which one do you think is the weakest? A, C or D?
C.
Excellent. C is the weakest ring magnet. Can you write down the word weakest? Can you write down the word weakest? Kayla, yes, question? When you are done with this, let's go to question 8. What is the relationship between the strength of the magnet and the distance where the magnet attracts the pin? So, this is the relationship. The greater the strength of a magnet, the further the distance when the magnet attracts the pin. Right, that will be your answer for part A. And for part B, that's your answer. I'll give you time to write this down now. If you got a tick, I'll come back and take a look now. Right, part C. Now part C says, what can Maggie conclude from the experiment? Now, conclude. What's the meaning of conclude? What's the meaning of conclude? Meaning, Suki? She said conclude means A. Do you who thinks conclude means A? They are related, they are linked, right? When you think of conclude, you must think of aim. But conclusion is not the aim. A conclusion is not the aim. What is the meaning of conclude? Right? Adele? Sorry? What can you tell from the experiment? But how do I know what am I supposed to tell from the experiment? How am I supposed to know what am I supposed to tell? How do I know? Sabi? But the question is so long. So which part of the question should I look at so I can see what is it? Which part of the question? Walia?
The aim, see if your hypothesis was right.
So I look at the aim, and the aim here is usually at the start of the question, and the aim usually has these 4 words. Ready? Start.
To find out if.
Can you find out where's the aim in the question now? Can you underline the aim, please? Or you highlight the aim now? Please read the aim now. 1, 2, 3.
To find out if 4 ring magnets of the same size have the same magnetic strength.
Perfect. And if that is the aim, then we can now do what just now, who was it? Adele, is it? Who says that find out what does the experiment want from us? She wanted to find out whether they are the same strength. So do you think magnets of the same size equals to magnets of the same strength? No. So therefore this is a conclusion. It doesn't mean just because they're the same size, so they are the same strength. Just like girls here, you could be of the same height as a friend. It doesn't mean that you are of the same strength also. Okay? Can you write this down for your correction for part C if you got it wrong? If you got it wrong. If you have a question, I'm coming around to help you. It's not the same. Because of phrasing, I would say unclear phrasing. Once you're done with this, can you hand this to the front? First person, you dedicate on my table. Then the rest of you take out the primary 3 revision worksheet. I'm going to go through just 2 or 3 questions there. I won't go through everything. Those who are sitting down, can you take out your handbook? I'd like you to read something. Write down something first for your homework. Okay, please take out your handbook now. Now those who didn't do your homework yesterday, I don't want you to just send it in like this. You should go back and do it and give it to me next week. I don't want you to rush through it in class. So today's homework, read, light, energy from energy textbook. Can you copy this down? I know some of you don't use all the words here. You use fewer words but you know what you're writing. That's fine. Number 2, do certain pages. I'll tell which are the pages. From interaction workbook. And this one is handing on Monday. Monday. Can I borrow an interaction workbook? 5 pages from this book. Actually, the workbook is simpler than the worksheet. If now the worksheet is no problem to you, then the workbook should be very, very simple. No reason why you can't do it. Now, I thought maybe we share one toy first before we go on to the question, and then afterwards we share another toy. Alright? So let's take the one as a break. So yesterday I already mentioned some names. Who did I say? Okay, this toy has a name. While Japti is coming over, I just read out the toy to you. It's called Japti's claw machine.
What?
So can you explain to us how your toy works?
Here is a string.
So there's a string there. Can you describe the string to us?
Yeah, and then there's a small magnet at the end.
The small magnet, okay.
Yeah. And then here there are a bunch of eggs. And these eggs have like paper clips on them.
But what's the material that the eggs are made from?
Plastic.
Plastic.
But this thing is steel.
So girls, the magnet attract the plastic eggs.
No.
But she has something special. She says she pasted something onto them. What do you paste?
Paper clips.
Paper clips, okay. So how does the claw machine works?
So when you put all of these eggs in, then you take this.
Yes.
The magnet at the end of the string will attach the paper. Will
Okay, let's set a timer first. Let's set a timer. So let's say in 30 seconds, how many can she remove from this? Okay. Hold on. Don't start yet. Don't start yet. So in 30 seconds, let's say, right? I'll set a timer on the screen so we all know it's fair and that you can actually see it. Okay, ready? Get set. Go.
You can do it. Yeah, one.
1. You count for her.
Inside some of them have
You put on table. Okay.
3. 1. Oh my god. Oh my god.
9. 6. Who think you can get more?
No.
Okay, you do one challenger. 1.
Tennessee.
Okay, Tennessee. You come up. Thank you. Okay. Now let me get my timer ready.
Volunteer.
Okay. Hold on. Watch the timer. Okay, ready. Get set. Start.
Go. 1. You can use 2 hands. Yeah. I know.
It's okay. So long as you do the magnet, it's fine. It's not her hand that is actually lifting the eggs, it's actually the magnet.
2 hands. 2 hands. 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, thank you. Very, very close match, okay? So Japti remains the champion. Thank you very much for this. Alright? Okay, bring it back to your place. through one of the questions first. After you go through one question, then you go to the next one. Let's start with the first one. Now, who came to me and told me this question cannot be done? So far I have 2 students who came to me, right? Who did it already and think it could be done? Okay, let's try to understand. Is there something with our reading that you couldn't understand? Huh? So let's read. Study the objects below carefully. Which of the following statements about the objects above is or are correct? Wooden chopsticks, envelope, house key. Now, one of you were quite correct and you came and told me, hey, sometimes the envelope may be made of plastic and paper. Because when an envelope, right, the plastic part allows you to see the address that's inside. But here there is no such picture showing you the plastic. They only show you the paper part, so you take it as paper. Hold on, Titi. Here is wooden chopstick, here is house key. So whatever we know, we must look at the picture and match against the picture. Now, they are waterproof. Is wood waterproof?
No.
It is not waterproof. If you ever use those disposable chopsticks, you know. Once you put inside soup and oil, you take it out, the color actually changes because it absorbs the water, it becomes darker. Or an ice cream stick also. The part that touches the ice cream, actually it's a bit darker. So it's not waterproof. Alright, so if I know this is not waterproof, how about this? Is this waterproof?
No.
Then I know for sure A is wrong. So answer cannot be 1. Can you see right now? Can you just show me your hand and tell me whose answer is 1? Okay, but when you say right, they are waterproof. Cannot what? Paper is not waterproof. Okay, so understand why is it wrong first. Who chose 2 as your answer? Who chose 3 as your answer? Who chose 4 as your answer? Okay, nobody chose 4. Let's take a look at nobody chose 2 also, is it? Who chose 2?
I chose 3.
Okay, let's take a look at 2. 2 saying that they are equally strong.
No.
Cannot be, right? I can tear a piece of paper. I cannot tear a metal key.
But I can carry it.
Incredible Hulk can probably tear the key apart, but Mr. Long cannot. Right? Next one, C. Read C now. 1, 2, 3.
They are made of one material.
What is this made of?
Wood.
Okay. This one?
Paper.
This one?
Metal.
So each of them, are they made of one material only?
Yes. I think no.
Okay, why is it no? Which one is not made of one material? How many materials are there here?
The envelope.
Pretty?
Oh, I can make the envelope. You need to glue it or like. Oh, I get it now.
Excuse me. She's asking something, huh? But in the envelope, you say what?
Like to make the shape. Like sometimes you need to glue it.
But the glue is not the glue wasn't the thing that's used to make the envelope. The envelope is just a paper. The glue is used to hold it together. Right? The glue is used to hold it together, but the glue is not the envelope. Afia?
When I did it, I was a bit confused because I thought like, oh, they make it of one.
So all of this is one material is paper. Maybe I think it's just write this down. Write the word here for me now. Ready? The word metal. 1, 2, 3. Write the word metal. I already given you the expression twice already. Here, write the word paper. Write the word paper. Here, no need to write. Just circle the word wood. Circle the word wood. Therefore, if you understand it like that, therefore, then the answer is C only. They are made of one material only. I don't understand this. Okay? Understand this, Nasha? Okay. Yeah, I understand the confusion. That's why I'm here to help explain things. Now we'll do one more question and then we'll see one more toy. Alright? Okay, this one. Sally has classified the 6 objects into 2 groups. When I first did it, when I was doing this at first, I didn't know how to do, no?
Really?
Until I saw these words here, 3 objects in each group. And I highlight and underline this now. only after I did the first round, and Kelly, she was doubtful. But I'm telling you really, the first time Sloan did this, I didn't know how to do because I can use all these headings and classify all these 6 materials. Everyone could work. Yeah, thanks Ricky. I can classify these 6 objects under all these categories. It can work. Then I went back to the question again. Who had the same experience as Mr. Long as in you couldn't do it at first until you saw these words? Yeah, okay. So this means that we got to check our own work. So this means that okay, now I try to group by metal and non-metal. And this is what I got. There are 2 objects made of metal here and 4 made of non-metals. So 1 cannot be the answer because it's 3 in each group. Whose answer is 1? That is, you understand why you're wrong now? Okay, this is 2 here and 4 there. You put a cross there first, in green pen. Next one. I tried flexible and stiff. I have most of them are quite stiff. Coin, steel, ping pong ball, marble, wooden chopstick. Of course, wooden chopstick you can argue is a bit flexible, a bit. But after a little bit, it will break. Styrofoam, I can bend a bit more before it breaks. But no matter what, I cannot put 3 here and 3 there. So who chose 2 as your answer? Nobody. Good. Next one. Who chose waterproof? Alright, waterproof is also wrong because under waterproof, only wooden chopstick is not waterproof. All the rest, coins made of metal, plastic, glass, styrofoam, all these are waterproof materials. So who chose 4? Right, then 4 is correct because we have 3 here and 3 here. Remember? Yes? Question? No? Okay, I'll stop here. I won't go through this. 1 more person. Who's the next person? After a while? Okay, so let's see if we can have it done because actually I was into the next teacher's time. Come. I also sent a message to your parents yesterday to ask them to video you explain a toy. So if you can send me the video, I'll put it into one big video with all the different people videoing the toy explanation, and then we can I'll share the video with just our class students, so you can see all the toys done by all the people. Right, tell us about your toy, please. It's all Harry Potter stuff, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you explain again to us, please?
This is a guessing game where you have to guess which one is magical and which one is not magical.
It's a guessing game. She must guess which one is magical, which one is not. How do I know which one is, what are the characteristics of a magical thing?
Like it's attracted to magic.
Are you attracted to your magic wand, is it?
Yes.
Okay, and can I see how your magic wand looks like? Because this will not be on the video because you can't see. This is a magic wand, so this is a real wand. By the end there's a ring magnet, okay? Yes. So how does it work?
So magical creatures will be attracted to my wand. So can any of you guess which one? So can any of you guess which one is magical? Dementor. I am the one is the answer. Okay, so let's see if
This
it's
is
attractive.
this is
Yay!
who are you looking for?
Okay, so it's magical. Next,
Yeah,
what
I
is
have
magical? Yeah.
Watch. A watch. Where
The top one. This one. This one. Stop. This one. The metal. Okay, let's see if it's magical. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Magical. Strong. But here it is.
So is that magical?
Yes.
It's magical, yeah. Okay, what the next one?
Okay, is anything magical?
This one tests your knowledge of Harry Potter.
No. The second video. Which one?
Mouse here? Or is it the axolotl?
Which one? Mouse here. I don't know. Okay.
No interactions.
Bravo.
This one. Okay, last one.
Is it magical or not? It's not magical.
Okay. Thank you very much, Valia.
Bravo.
You can
off the phone. No, you want to send it. You don't see yours. You want to send it.
Right, so this is a toy. Can you explain your toy? Is there a name for your toy? Look at me. Tell us how does the toy work?
Everybody knows Roblox, am I correct?
Louder, louder.
Well, do you play the obbies? Not just the obbies. Play obbies, right? Well, I made my own obby. This is called the magnetic obby.
So how do you play? How do you play?
Basically, I put a lot of magnetic tape here. So this is level 1. You can basically see what is happening.
So what are all this?
Magnetic tape. And
Magnetic tape. So are they magnets?
there's some kind of magnets.
Okay, something like magnets, alright?
So this is my example character, and I am going to drop this in. And if it reaches the end, then you should see a magnet here. But there's no magnet. This level 2.
Where do you go?
This level 2.
Wait, can you
It's
see?
basically all coated.
Okay, can you see through this? Yeah, can see through, right? So I thought maybe she put some cotton wool there and block it or something. No,
And
why?
then put magnet.
Oh, how? What happened to that? What happened to it?
It got stuck to one of the magnetic tape.
Can anyone explain what happened to the thing you put in? Alright, who hasn't shared yet? Who hasn't shared yet? Who hasn't shared yet? All shared already. Try. There's a magnetic tape inside, so there's a magnet, is it?
Not inside. Who wants to get a look? Who wants to have a look?
Okay, why don't you try something else? What else can you put inside?
Huh?
Can you try? We have more things to put inside, right? What are the other things you can put inside?
I don't know.
No, there's so many, right? So these are all magnets. Can you put them inside one by one? Can you reach the bottom?
This is a magic trick. Don't put it like that. It's just
Okay.
You're supposed to tilt it and I'm turning it.
Okay, turn it.
It did not come out also. Oh, I know.
Hey,
I know.
where did it all go?
Honestly, I know what happened.
Okay,
It went to the toilet.
you choose somebody to explain. Where did it all go? You choose somebody to explain.
I went to the toilet.
You choose somebody who raise their hand to share.
Afia.
So Avia said the magnet inside was attracted to the magnet outside.
It came out already.
So the light poles must have been, is it light poles or unlight poles? Unlight poles must have been facing each other. That's cool. Imagine you can trick little kids, huh? Come, hey. I give one suggestion. There are some coins that are magnetic. Some coins, huh? You can try and play. Let's see where the coins go. Hey, no coins. You really have coins are magnetic. Try coins. Alright. Can you give a round of applause, please? Thank you.
Wow.
Okay.
What do you want?
Big plastic bag. You want a big plastic bag?